everybody, welcome back to Mrs. Meadows Bakery. This is my third baking session. Today I'm very excited. I'm going to teach you how to make mini cheesecake cupcakes with peanut butter cups in the center. So the first thing we're going to do on this is I'm going to show you how to make the graham cracker crust. So what we're going to do is I've already a little step ahead of you. I went ahead and crushed up some graham crackers. I'm using my food processor. Again, if you don't have a food processor, just get a baggie, plastic wrap, whatever you have. You're going to put the graham crackers in there and just crush them by hand. Whatever you have that smashes in the back of a pan works really well too. So the first thing we're going to do is add 3 tablespoons of butter and 3 tablespoons of sugar to this. So just get that on in there. Again, if you're doing this by hand, melt your butter and your sugar and then mix that up in a bowl. Alright, so we're just going to give this a quick little second here. Alright, so what this is going to do is just going to mash your graham crackers down to a really nice crust there. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is go ahead and just put this in a bowl. There we go. Alright, so you should see that you got a very nice fine mixture. It's really the consistency that you would like to have on the bottom of your cheesecake. So next thing we're going to do, you're going to take about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of the mixture. And then use your fingers. You're just going to go down here, just going to press it into the bottom real good. Remember that when you pull your cheesecakes out, you don't want your graham cracker crust to fall off. Now if you're doing this by hand, don't worry if your graham cracker is a little bit bigger. It's not going to hurt anything. You might just have to add a little bit extra butter to that.
If it's not as finely ground?
Yes. So just add a little bit of extra butter because the graham crackers does absorb the melted butter pretty quick. So you kind of want the bottom to be nice and firm there. Again, that's 3/4 of a cup of graham crackers. So if you use 1 package of graham crackers, it actually gives you a cup and a half. So you want to use like half a package of graham crackers because you can always go back and do more if you run out. So it's that to 3 tablespoons of butter melted and 3 tablespoons of sugar.
Check the description for a converter link.
Alright, what I recommend on this, because you're making a graham cracker crust, to get actual butter and not use the margarine.
Why?
It tends to break it down a little bit more. It's the butter gives it much of a more rich flavor to it. So you just want to make sure, because you're eating cheesecake. You don't want it to be not have all the full flavor of a cheesecake. So and if you don't want to use your hand, you can use the back of a spoon.
That's stupid.
It is, but some people don't like to get their hands dirty. Alright, so that is going to be the first part of our segment. Alright, so that's what it should look like before we get it all done. Okay? Next thing we're going to do is go ahead and blend up your cream cheese. At this point, your cream cheese should be at room temperature. So what you're going to do is it's 2 boxes of cream cheese. Whatever kind you choose is fine. You're going to blend this so it's just nice and fluffy. And if it's at room temp, it makes it a lot easier to mix. Alright, so it should look like that. It's almost going to look like whipped cream, but you want that to have that kind of a texture. Alright, when we come back, we're going to go ahead and mix the rest of our ingredients. I'm going to show you how to put this together, and we're going to get them in the oven.